Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm victorious. I'm honest, cause these niggas was hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest.
I guess I got it. Okay, I'm getting used to this. It's 360, so I guess I don't have to track until post. So what I'll do is I'll just record and hopefully it's a test run, so I don't know. But we're gonna start with the F1 racetrack. I'm gonna try to get around there. I know it's a lot of traffic, but I'm gonna try to ski skirt and those tricks. But I kind of want to go over some things. So I kind of want to go. I'm a little wobbly, so I kind of want to go over a couple things. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but this video is mostly me riding because my microphones are in mail, and I don't know if you can hear me. But I want to go over something. It's pretty quiet up here. Pad placement, wobbles, high-speed wobbles, brake wobbles. So this is what I've noticed. With your high-speed wobbles and your brake wobbles, there's one remedy, and not a lot of people are talking about it. Set your pedals to hard. These are for the people that are having trouble with the wobbles because all wheels are different. But set your pedals to hard and set your field weakening to 5 or 6. 6 if you want overpower beats slightly, or they may be there's no wobble, but if you get some field weakening, is making it a little stronger to where you can go a little faster and you may achieve beats quicker. But 5, 0 wobbles, 0 beats, 0 cutoffs. You get none of that. And right now, oh shoot. Okay, hold on guys. So right now, I'm riding the Grizzly on the T4. And I don't know if you guys can see. Okay. I'm riding the Grizzly on the T4. And I don't recommend these pads just because they're expensive. I only recommend these if you're professional and you want to go fast. There's no need to put these on if you're not going to go fast, because they make you want to lean. And the thing is, where your guard, where you have your shin, the shin placement, it's kind of like it makes you over lean. So the best pads I can think of is all the gold pads. All the gold pads are good. ET Max, what is it? ET Max, X-Way, Blitz. You know all the Begos. All their pads. Those stock pads, I will use them pads on any wheel because they're correct. They're correct. Most other pads, I've never tried them, but I've actually ordered me a set of ET Max pads for my race, and then I'm gonna take my race pads and put them on here. Yeah, and then I'm gonna put my Grizzly pads back on my V13. I wish I never bought the Grizzly pads because it's like I don't need to go 80 miles an hour every day. Like sometimes I want to chill, and if I want to make content, I can't be going fast like that. But now we're just going to try to go down to the street and see if we get content. Brought my little friend with me. This is my first time riding this. It's a 360, so it's kind of weird. Like, it gives me something else to worry about. And so I already got to worry about my lanes, and I already got to worry about like the traffic and stuff like that. So now I got to worry about this camera. I wish I had like a drone follow me. That would be cool if I had like a drone. Bro, I'm gonna buy the new Neo 2, and I'm gonna try it. That'll be so dope. I just thought about it, bro. I'm gonna be the first one with a drone. Wouldn't that be sick? No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'll be the first one on the strip with the drone riding. That's crazy. Okay, let's go downstairs and try to ride around. You know. See, on my leans on here, you can be aggressive on your leans, it'll carry you. But I mean, the power, it'll just freeze on you. Like, it won't go anymore. Even if you lean aggressively, it won't push anymore. Not on this wheel specifically, but that's on any wheel. I don't know why I hit that turn like that. Like, I never did this shit before. So let me practice a couple laps up here before I go out to the street, because I don't want no accidents. I don't want to drop this wheel. I don't want to drop this camera. And the thing is too, when you're riding, say you got instant 360, you want to get over your stage fright. Go in front of traffic, get behind cars, you know what I'm saying? Do all that stuff, because you have to learn. Like, I had to learn. I'm still having trouble starting from the stop. And what I want to say about what I'm learning and what works for me. So when you're standing there and still stop, and you're jumping on your wheel, don't jump straight up. Jump at an angle. Jump out, almost like laying on jumping on, you're laying on a cushion or something. You know what I'm saying? That's what works for me. If I have time, I'll test it and I'll show you guys. But I really don't want to stop, because, like I said, there's a lot of people on the strip and they're going to be looking, and it's like you get stage fright because you have 1,000 people looking at you. But never start to slow down, because when you slow down, that's when your accidents happen. I'm gonna tell you now, right now, if you can see, I'm riding with BMX riding boots. This is why I'm riding with BMX riding boots. The first day I rode with the BC, I rolled my ankle. Boom. Slow speed crash. I rolled my ankle, and I didn't like it. But the second day, I rolled it again. And the thing is I was like, I gotta get out of rolling my ankle. So I was like, what can I do to stop rolling my ankle? Well, I saw the BMX riding boots. I'm like, those will protect my ankle. They're stiff, and you know what I'm saying? My legs won't get messed up, my shin. So I'm gonna try. It was a shot in the dark. I jumped in these boots. These boots are stiff as hell, so the walking was kind of weird. I was like, okay, it's kind of weird. And I was tempted to just not do it, because I felt weird jumping on the wheel. I was like, this is too much gear. I feel like claustrophobic. But what happened was, I jumped on the wheel. I was like, what? Day and night. You get more control. If you look, you can walk with the wheel. Sometimes when I want to slow down, I'll walk like this. See, I'll walk, and then I'll speed back up. So, say for instance, you're coming up on a red light, and you don't want to stop. You could walk it with these boots. With your ankles, you couldn't do it because you will actually roll your ankle. But this one, I can actually walk and have more control with the wheel. So the boots, they are pricey, but I do recommend them if you want to control your wheel. And another thing, I'm going to go over this, because this is important. So the high-speed wobbles and brake wobbles. Sometimes people tell you, oh, you want to sit to it. No, everybody can't do that. When you're professional, you can sit to a stop. But when you're a beginner, you sit to the stop, you're going to get scared. And the wobble is still going to be persistent, and you're going to crash. This is what I do. So on my race, because race is most known for wobbles, I get it. On my race, what I do is I lock one leg in. So I put the pad straight up and down on one leg, just to where it's like I can't move that. My leg is like locked in. And then on the other leg, I leave a little bit of room so I can actually push forward and speed with that leg. And I have the other leg locked in. What that does, for some reason, the leg is locked in, it kind of gives the wheel a spine. So it stays straight up, and you can control the better. There's no more wobble. And how I brake, I don't sit into my brake. I lean. Picture like this, like you're holding a broom in your hand, and the broom goes forward, you go forward, goes back. That's how the wheel works. What I do is I brake with my head. So I'll lean back with my head, like that. You know what I'm saying? And then when I go, look, I'm gonna try to show you if I can do it. Watch, if I go high speed, yeah, if I sit, well, not on this one, on the brake you can see it. When I go high speed and sit, it just wobbles. It just like uncontrollably. But when I go high speed, then I just lean back. It's so smooth. There's zero wobble. I've never seen a wobble when I lean straight back. So that's what I recommend. Now I'm gonna shut up and go on a strip and hopefully get some content because it's starting to rain. The control with these boots are just day night, where you can get between tight turns, tight little ankle assistance, you can get through all of it. Without the boots, you can still do the same thing, you have more, but your ankles get tired because they're always constantly flexing and going back and forth and moving around. When they on these boots, your ankles don't move. They're stiff. When you press go, it's stiff, so it gets on that pedal. But when your ankle, you gotta flex your ankle and do all this weird shit, you just get more exhausted on your legs. But I never get exhausted on my legs because I'm not flexing my ankle. If that makes sense. I like talking here because you can actually hear me better. Now, the thing with me, I hate stopping. I will stop, but I hate stopping because it's kind of hard for me to go from a dead stop. I'm still struggling with that. So if you're not struggling with that, fine. But if you're still struggling with it, if you're struggling with that, it's kind of hard to do this. Right now, I gotta stop because these barriers. These barriers are messed up over there, so and I can still stop. I just don't. I have trouble starting from the stop. The gate light. So, you know what I resort to? Back to the wobble. And I don't care how it looks. I don't care if it's good, you can do them all. So what? I'm not comfortable with 360 yet. And I'm still working on it. So, all sense, right? Sorry, these strips are tight. Hey, I'm not used with this camera. It's not that I can't ride, but it's just the camera makes me feel uncomfortable because I hold it and the busting the damn thing. Pedal down. So let's just hope that doesn't happen in traffic, because if it does, then you know how that goes. So I think and I noticed too when I lean, keep your pelvis locked and then lean hard into it. It works out better for me. I end up going faster, keeping my feet stabilized. Watch, look. Green straight pushing. That's what I'm saying. See these what happened is these past supposed to get lean, and I don't like that thing. I feel like I'm falling off face. I'm not, but you lean so hard, it's like scared to go. I gotta watch myself because I'm gonna go out in traffic. And I don't do mistakes. This has to be a straight smooth shot. I don't need no brake lights. All straight. I'm hoping everything's green. In the perfect world it will be, but it's just it wasn't good so far. A lot of cars. And be a care of stuff on this right. No, I'm good. I just didn't want to run into that couple right there. But I'm making think you live. You'll wait till the lights get green up. So what it is there's a red light in front of me. What I'm gonna do to wait until the road clears up so I have a smooth shot. Since I can't get through all that traffic. Cars behind me give me a break. It is raining already. See that? The cars get mad at you because you run they ain't never seen them unicycle before, so they start tripping out. I don't care. You're not gonna hit me, so I can go slow, I can do whatever I want. You're not gonna hit me. Let me just calm down because somebody probably will hit me. But unicycles, motorcycles, they all cause road rage. People get mad at you. They don't want to get out of the road. I get it, but I don't care. I'm just right. I'm just bad. Just gonna ride up and down on Buffalo West too long. I usually so this is why I ride on wheels. When I ride a wheel, I have four wheels and I ride one wheel at least every day. But this is how I ride it. So my girl gets off at 8 and I come up here at 6 o'clock and then I ride for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, just around the parking lots and down the street and stuff like that. And because I don't like my wheels just sitting at a certain battery percentage. I like the battery percentage moving around so the cells don't get damaged. And that's exactly what I did. They, yeah, I'm afraid of losing my damn grip. Maybe have to dip out of this. We'll put this up and try to ride. Get out there. I'm on sidewalk. I can be up here, but there's not a lot of people walking around. So I don't think I'm gonna cause too much of a bit. But usually I wouldn't ride up there to see people up here. But there's no like right everywhere. And no one's out because it's raining right now. So I have open rainfall style walking. Tight place. You know, I'm gonna go ride. And let's go and park the garage and see what happens there. People and chill and sorry guys for all the mistakes I make. And if I slip and make a mistake, I'm dropping the camera and dropping the wheel. I'm putting that out. You guys don't even know how much of a newbie I am. I like riding in here too. And you know it's like extremely hot, but I like riding here. Don't you love when you good? because I want to have fun. So I'm gonna go put the camera up and then ride it out. Or can I just stuff in the pocket? Oh, it's extremely hot in here, guys. It's extremely hot in here. And it's the Cosmo Garage. I like to ride around here because it's empty all the time, but it's too hot in here. So I'm gonna go back upstairs. Okay. Okay. Or you gotta calculate if you don't want to run up to the back of them or stop behind them. I'm still walking up that hill.
I got a question. How long do these things last?
I've seen them go past 70,000 miles.
But like,
What do you mean?
like
The
battery wise?
battery? So battery lasts about this one specifically. It's 43 miles top speed, and it lasts about 60, 70 miles. But you get an adapter, you plug it into the Tesla charger, and you charge it up. It takes like 30 minutes.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
I'm still learning. See, I came around that corner.
As long as it gets you from point A to point B, that's
Oh
what
yeah, hell yeah! I go to work on it all the time.
Oh, just right, safe, man.
All right. That's the one thing, riding safe. Riding dirty and riding and my boots and then going to the Dango Pass. We're gonna go back up on Yo and put this camera up because it just messed me up holding the camera and go all in. Okay. Oh. Dude. You are sure, right? They will not eat. So I'm gonna go take it back there down. The same one after that. What I noticed when you got the pins out, kind of gives you more control in your acceleration. You always can control your brake, but sometimes I feel like I'm leaning too far or it won't touch my lean, but when I do the hands up front, it helps out. Yeah. What's that? This is big. I gotta say, it's difficult holding this camera and getting hot in the jacket. But what I noticed, if you crouch, you won't really speed. If you stand up straight, you can control your speed and you go a lot faster. So I noticed, don't crouch too much. Keep your hips locked in place and stand up straight. You want to lean straight lean. You don't want to crouch lean. Crouch lean is for beginner, and it doesn't work. I'm gonna try to make it up to this hill. Hopefully it works. I think we can do it. We're going. Good. We're going. Crawling. I think I need a little boost of speed there. Yeah, here right there. So when you just cross from the top, it'll go as far as the bolts will push it. But if you give yourself a little boost, fly like that, go like that, it's a little bit easier. These pads thick, you feel like you're gonna fall on your face. And that's not the case, but it does good. I'm gonna put the camera up, guys. I hope you like my video. Goodbye.